anger and frustration. These are the emotions that thrill the picketing exercise organized by the Nigerian Union of Journalists and staff of the Champion newspaper. For the past 3 days now, these journalists have picketed the newspaper organization, protesting the non-payment of staff salaries and other basic allowances. The inscription on these placards, which are pasted literally everywhere around the organization, tell the story better. For over 18 months, life has not been rosy for the staff of Champion newspaper, who say they are barely struggling to survive the reality of working without being paid.
Chief Emmanuel Iwanyan is not as poor as he's making us to believe. Let him come to the rescue of the organization, or if he wants to fold up, so be it, but let him pay us off, and then we leave the place. We can pick our bills, pay our our children's school fees, our landlords. Most of us are debtors at home. We will say no, it should stop at once.
In solidarity with the staff of the newspaper house, the leadership of the Nigerian Union of Journalists sealed off the headquarters of the organization in Lagos this week. But so far, the management has refused to dance to the tune of its aggrieved staff.
The management of Champion, they are not very sincere when it comes to the issue of wages. As several forums, they've had cause to promise us that in a matter of 1, 2, 3 weeks, we will offset the backlog of salaries. But when it got to a point by the end of April, we could not take it any longer, and we had to give them an ultimatum. Now, if by the end of April they refuse to pay, we will not hesitate to come and picket this place. They never replied, so we had no option but to come here and start warning strike. The warning strike is expected to last for 3 days. Our concern is to make sure we cripple them for that 3 days, and we've been able to do that. The last 2-3 days we'll not be able to publish, and after this we will take the next step based on directive from the National Secretariat in Abuja.
Some media owners in Nigeria are notorious for owing the staff several months of salaries. Some journalists often go for up to 2 years without being paid, forcing them to rely heavily on brown envelopes to survive. But the umbrella body of journalists in Nigeria now says that must stop.
It's not exclusive to Champion newspapers. We send letters to all media houses that are owing our members' salaries. After Champion, there are some other media houses we are going to visit in Lagos. But some of them, because they got wind of what we are doing in the Champion, some of them had reached out to us. And after leaving Champion, we decide on the next place we are going.
Whether this ongoing action by the NUJ will change the situation of journalists in Nigeria still remains to be seen.